That is a beautiful sky. We'll pretend it's really, really beautiful and pretend it's a beautiful sunset. We're right by the, I don't know the name of that horse, but we're right by the horse. Now, I got to say, I was just today out of the blue, like for you too, this video appears. It's a colossal organ which you'd been in, when did this happen? Was it over the summer, obviously?
Yeah,
or?
it was the end of June into the middle of July.
Right. So you I don't know whether you're kind of the one who chose the song and how it was done, or whether you got swept up in what was already a plan, or?
Yeah, there was auditions, and there was like a few songs that were set already, and then they were chosen. They chose like whose voice they think would suit the songs, and then they just chose.
Right.
For the songs out of the auditions.
Well, it is pretty genuinely, like, pretty amazing. I mean, and me being in the Irish language, it kind of adds a strange layer of you know, just the melody and all that comes across, and it just seems, I don't know, there seems to be sort of a mysticism about it and all that. I don't know for you recording it, whether you sort of felt all of that, or whether it was just the joy of recording and joy of being in a gang, making something.
I really loved recording, and I felt like I've always really loved the Irish language, and I feel like it sounds so musical or something, just even speaking it. I thought it was really magical to record it.
Now do be careful, because if you indulge too much, you will become Enya, and that's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So this music, your family all around you, I know your father Colin and your mum Anne are both have a background in music, and they still sort of have that rock and roll kind of dreams. They're both involved in the arts and all that. You've got a wonderful sister Brianna, who was also at Colashta the previous year, and your younger brother, he's not talented at all. Luan is.
He plays piano.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we'll allow him into the group then as well. So I'm guessing it's just always been there. It's not like, oh, this is a big leap for you. I'm guessing it's just always been part of your life.
Yeah, I've kind of always just been playing music. I've always been writing songs and stuff, just always kind of surrounded by music and stuff. It's just always been a part of my life, I guess.
Well, we should of course mention, and some people would know this already, that you've done quite a lot of acting, and you've been in sort of other areas like modelling and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got a certain kind of hope, whether it would be that the music is the thing, or whether the acting is the thing, or like a lot of people today, it's all those things together.
Yeah, I would like music to be a career for me.
Right.
I would like music to be a career, because it's something I'm really passionate about, and I always have been. It's just something I really love doing, always.
It's kind of stunning to me, and I guess it's the influence of your parents and just the way the internet has opened up generations to other music.
Yeah.
That I know two of your favourites are the Cure and the Smiths, for example, I think, or thereabouts, maybe, I don't know.
Around then,
So that's, I don't know whether, when it comes to listening to music and finding those moments that give you a kick, I mean, is it just a kind of jumping into the unknown and trying to find stuff? Is it going through other people's record collections? I don't know how you come across stuff like The Cure and...
Yeah, it's just, I guess I've kind of been raised on music from the 80s and 90s from my mum and dad, but looking through their old CDs and stuff, not old, but like...
Yeah, but relatively,
their CDs or whatever, and just I don't know, I'd pick out random ones, I'd listen to them and be like, okay, this is actually good.
My parents might not actually be that naff. They might actually have some good taste in there somewhere. So we should mention the band Fuse as well. You've joined them in the last few months.
I did,
And again, you're writing and you're kind of getting into doing your own material, which obviously is the biggest kick of all, because as much as you can, like anyone like David Bowie or anyone can take a great song and make it maybe even a little bit better, but recording your own stuff is huge. So given the availability of recording to just about everybody at home now and all that, I don't know if you've got a plan there with the band, whether you're going to hope to put something out there or...
Yeah, my dad has agreed to actually record us, because he is like a sound engineer, so he's agreed to record us, so that's like really cool, and I just think that's going to be really cool. So we're going to record a few songs, like maybe like an EP or something. Which
wow.
would be really cool.
Ah, magic. Now you're only 14, so the whole world is ahead of you, and there's a you know, a little bit of schooling left and all that. So do you kind of see this as generally as something that you're going to basically nurture and get better at, and then possibly when the time is right, like 18, 19, 20, whatever, kind of give it the more of a concentration of a career? Or
I do, yeah. I am putting a lot into it right now. I want to get really good. I want to put in that effort so it will show that I have been putting in an effort, I guess. And I really would like to see music as a future career for me.
Boom.
Yeah.
So you're doing your homework, that's the important part of it. There you go. Now, 3 short ones. Do you think, I'm guessing if Billie, and there's a good chance these things will be brought to her attention, you know, it would be kind of sweet, we'll say, if she was to actually hear this and get a reaction to it. It must have crossed your mind, because it's already just in one day it's gotten that sort of huge reaction. To anybody who hears it just can't quite get over the fact that it sounds so beautiful. So how would you feel now if you did kind of get a little nod from Billie herself?
Oh, I'd feel so appreciated. I don't know, I feel like I've been like, yes, I did that, you know, that is so cool. I'd just be I don't know, I just be so happy, like, it just, yeah.
We should finish with two small questions. One, you were named after Joni Mitchell, who's a 75-year-old, kind of untouchable, really, like Leonard Cohen, a handful. She's sort of managed to do her own thing and yet sort of hit that mainstream and all that. That's quite a heavy kind of name to live up to then, in a way, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you've got a good start. I think you may even got a head start on Joni Mitchell, so hopefully. And the last thing is that rock and roll, and even with the acting and all that, there's lots of temptations, and you can go down to all sorts of, abominable kind of, behaviour and fixations and all that. You played the ukulele for a while.
I did do that.
Did you manage it? You've got over it? I don't know if that, because that is a very, very dangerous path to go down, because when you think about it, ukulele, it can lead to all sorts of like open sessions for all afternoons. People come around to your house, they stay for a few days. Be very careful.
Yeah, no.
It's a gateway instrument.